Hello and good afternoon. Surprise! There's a stream in the middle of the day. What? Welcome to the Simpletons SMP Year 1 server. It has been down for a couple of days. There were some major issues, and there have been some changes and updates and mods added and mods removed, and yeah, all the things. So here we are. I'm just getting started. I haven't had a whole lot of time to do any playing, but as you can tell if you've caught my previous one, we're somewhere else. This isn't that janky square wooden box I was in. That's because I've been at least able to spend some time building a house. There it is. Quaint little starter survival house. It's not done. Everywhere that you see like bits of dirt and stuff, those are going to be little window boxes, with flowers and things, and I don't have anything around them yet. There's little details I could add here and there. So this is just the starter house. With most starter houses, you go with the materials you have in the area. So we've got the jacaranda, which is these purple trees. And then I also went over to the mesa, which is right over there, and collected the white terracotta, which I actually really like, to the point of I might use this as my main material for the palace. Who knows? I don't know. I'm really liking how it looks, and I'm really considering it. Really. But this is, starter house. We'll run around the outside of it. Like I said, I need to do the window boxes yet and add, the bit of nature around the outsides. I haven't done that yet. I have also, if you recall, this area was a forest. I have been replacing the oak trees with the jacaranda so that it's going to be a bunch of jacaranda forest. I've got a little bit more this direction to do. So yeah. This side is done. You can see there are some saplings that haven't grown yet. Still have my little bit of farm down here, and that is pretty much all I've done. So we're not very far. I don't have a whole lot of food. I don't have the best gear. I just made a backpack. So really this is it. We don't have a whole lot of things here at all. So in my backpack, which I need to put this in there too, I've started playing around with little tiles, learning what they do. I still have a bit of learning to go before I'm comfortable showing it on camera. But little tiles is similar to chisel and bits, but also has a lot of different things to it. So I'm still learning, but it looks amazing and definitely useful for when we do the palace. So yeah, I have not decided on a floor plan for the palace, and the reason is I have looked at the Alhambra, which is the example palace for the Moorish architecture and whatever that I'm being inspired by. And because it had changed several times throughout its history, and then it was abandoned and the insides were almost completely stripped. While it's the best example, it's got a lot of the pictures are really difficult to pull out what it actually looked like in some areas. And then of course King George V smacked his Renaissance palace right in front of it and tore down the whole harem wing. And so it's been changed so much, so I'm not sure if I'm going to go with an existing floor plan as far as like the size of the rooms and the greater outer walls and anything, or if I'm going to maybe just find another palace that I like its floor plan that isn't Renaissance, because Renaissance is very formulaic. It is square with a great big central courtyard. That's really the way it is, and then you would build wings off of that. Don't want to do that. So yeah, I have been going around here replacing the regular oak trees. I've been leaving the flowering oak trees because I like them, but other than that, I haven't done any more mining, so we need to do that. I have done work at spawn, so we're going to hop over there and I'm going to show you what I've done over there. It is almost done. I do plan on doing a bit more of that maybe tomorrow. I don't know. The hope is to get it done before we open up the server to you guys, the subscribers and patrons and supporters of the Simpletons. But, you know, because the server's been down a few days, I might not quite have it done. But it's pretty good. So I want to hop over there real quick and show you what I have done. There we go. This is where we spawn in. And if we switch over to creative mode, I might not. There we go. I was like, I know I was up a while ago. Okay, so here is where you spawn in. I did chisel and bits for this, just a simple, the Simpleton logo. And I'm going to do gardens and custom trees or whatever in these corners. These signs are for the Simpletons about how to set up the creator hall. It looks like someone has started. It doesn't look like everyone, but we've got one person who started. Looks like one person's claimed one too. So this is going to be where the Simpletons can get 99 blocks. He started his already. Look at that. Fancy. But yeah, so we've got the different pods that Simpletons can pick. So we've got Bossy Bears picked this one, and then we've got Bossy Hair on this one. They are a couple duo that do things, so yeah. I don't know where mine's going to be. I'm actually thinking I might do it over here where, you know, the direction that my base is. So I will likely pick one on this wing to decorate. Oh, someone's over here. Who's picked this one? Dariana. Haha. So, yep. I might do that. Do I have signs anywhere? This chest might not have any. Nope. I don't even have stuff to make signs. It's nighttime, so I don't want to go anywhere yet. So I'll have to come back and pick a location. But I did, Hermes, honey, I'm sorry, I can't cuddle you. I did the, corners. Let's sleep. Can I use you while I am... Yep. Like while I'm in creative mode. So I did the towers in the corners. So let's get over here so you can kind of see what I did. So there you go. They're not done because I did copy paste. And it doesn't copy paste the fences. So I have to go around and make sure all of the fences are in the same spot all the way around. But these are the pillars in the corners. All the towers look exactly the same. I did do different colored banners in each direction in case people say, you know, which side of the spawn building are you at? Yeah, see, if we look, I haven't finished doing these. But, so yeah, there we go. Spawn, creator hall, 85% done, I think. 85% is a good number, right? So if we go home, I have that to work on. I'll do that in creative mode, so we'll work on that at some point. Two things I wanted to do today. I wanted to get better, a better AIoT, hopefully, or find better gear. I've heard that the wub, is that not in here anymore? Huh, there it is. Oh, it's from Tiny Progressions. That's why. I've heard that that gear is good. So if we made a Paxel, which is the combination, right? Yeah. You will need to get a bunch of this wub stuff. And we need to do that. How do you process it? Who knows? Do you get the gems when you break it? Is that it? What? well, you can turn that into juice, or you can smelt them in ingots. Okay, good. Bulldog man, hello, nice to see you. All right, so I need to make a diamond pick in order to mine that stuff. And so we'll do that. We'll take that, and we'll take some coal in case I need to. Oh, let's switch back to let's switch back to that. All right, our first diamond pick will be used simply to make better tools. Now there's the Carbonato mod. You can see that it just popped up with an advancement. The Carbonato mod is another mod. It's better diamonds. You can do stuff that's better than diamonds. I'm not going to look for these right now. You have to go down to bedrock, and they're actually ore that's inside the bedrock to get those. I just plan on getting some wub ore. Wub. So we're just going to go to the cave system that we found last time that we were using for some mining. I know that there was some wub ore there, so we're just going to try and find it. I've been down here collecting... What was this? Oh, the purple slate that I have on my roof. I'm like, what was I down here collecting? So I know that there was wub ore down here. I just don't remember where. Let's look for that. I bet it's down a little further. Look for it in the walls. There's some coal we might need. There's some. Yay. We got 5. We need to make a paxel. We need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need a little bit more. I haven't been that way yet, have I? So let's see. This looks like a pretty dead end. Did I encounter any down here? I don't know why I dug down here. Was I just getting... Oh, I remember this. Haha. Yep. I remember it so much that I need to do that. Because there are bad things down there. I wonder if I could... Did I break it? Now that I remember, I think I broke in and broke it. There's a cave spider spawner there. What do we got over here? Any wub? Yep. Get some of you. And that's really all we need to do what we need to do. And I don't want to die. So let's take this, we'll go back, we'll make ourselves a Paxel. 1.6 attack damage. So that's pretty much the same. Or sorry, attack speed, 11 attack damage. Maybe we'll do one of those too. Think we could find a couple more wub ore? Perhaps. I definitely need to do some mining. What do we got over here? Oh, I'm not really seeing any. That's gold, it looks like. Some frost. Oh, frost. That's from the fossils mod, if I remember. There's some all the way over there. Getting over there will be a challenge. Maybe if I just come up this way, there might be some. No. Stay cute though. There's some more under the water there. I don't want to go down there. I'm playing it careful until I can get some stuff. I didn't like dying before. I'm just trying to see if there's anything interesting, any features that are interesting. Currently, no. This isn't where I came from, is it? How did I get... there? I hear a bunch of zombies. Correction, I hear one zombie. And don't want to encounter too many more at this point in the game. Uh-oh. Are there more? See, it's not there anymore. I hear spiders, and I don't want... I don't want to mess with them, but I hear them. If we creep up, will they leave us alone? The way out is up above this, so let's just go up. Because I don't want to mess with don't want to mess with them. Hey, Sapopa! Cave spider spawner. Yeah, no. So our out. Whoop. It's up here. 12 crystals. That should get us 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that should get us everything we need to get started with tools. What's this way? Just water. Yep. There we go. Alright. Get out of here. I think that was the way out. Looks like it might be. We just came from here and we went around. And this is up. Nope. Now I'm lost. Alright. I would prefer to try to find my way out, but home. Let's get these in here. And we don't need the steak. I killed a bunch of cows to get the leather. There's that. All right. So yes, we're gonna make a paxel. We're gonna make a sword. I heard the hammer's really awesome. We might end up making one of those when I have a bit more. So it needs 5. I have been warned not to do vein miner with the hammer. So we need to keep that in mind. Oh, yep. So let's see, we need an axe and a shovel. Never heard of tiny progressions? You probably have. It's got a lot of different items that are meant for early game, things that have like flint tools. I have little things. I've not seen a lot of this stuff, but ender ore, we've seen some of that already. There's witherproof blocks in here. Oh, yeah, just some interesting things. Ooh, just looking at some of it, because some of it, obsidian tools. Yeah. Alright, so we need a pick. Now, we should be able to make a paxel. Wonder if this is shaped. It is axe, shovel, pick. There we go. There's a paxel. And then let's do, we could do the hammer or a sword. I'd rather do a sword. And then we'll hang on to these other three. And this will get used up, and then we'll switch to the paxel. Might switch to this sword now. We'll see. Yeah, so there's that. I feel better with the tools. I would like to get going on actually additions for tech. No chicken, bummer. There's also Ender.io in here, and Industrial Foregoing I'd like to get into, and extra utilities. Those are the, I'd like to get into some of the tech mods, explore all that they have and what they could help me achieve. Again, I told you building's going to be the main focus of this one, but because this pack is meant to be something that we putter around in for a long time, I wanted to make sure I get going on things. So I don't remember how to get started with actually additions. I believe we have, there, we have the tome, which means we already have the book. Please click me. It's not the first time I've used actual editions, so I'm not gonna get the bookmarks. But getting started. The atomic reconstructor is how we make crystals, and it's the, probably one of the things we'll need. Power. So we need to get into some power, and the easiest power for actually additions is probably the coal generator. This is the atomic reconstructor, which needs an iron casing. We can do that. All right. Power. Do we even have a decent amount of coal? That's what we've got. We might end up making some charcoal because I have a lot of oak from all the trees I've been cutting down and replacing with the jacaranda. So let's do that. Get that going. There we go. Coal generator. So we need 2 pieces of coal, some cobblestone, and an iron casing. So we're gonna need some iron and the black quartz and some sticks. We already have the coal on us. There we go, coal generator, and I think I'm gonna put it down here. The bed I'll probably put up in the other room upstairs. I haven't done anything up here, it just happens to be in upstairs. These blocks here that don't have any kind of a wayla other than it says you can't break it with a pickaxe, are the tiny tiles. blocks. Oh yeah. If we put the coal generator here, I can put the laser here pointing toward the wall. We'll put charcoal in it. Get it making a little bit of power, and then we need to do the, what was it called? There it is. Atomic Reconstructor, which needs another metal casing and then some iron and redstone. So let's get that made. All right. Now, if I remember correctly, you need to hit it with a hold a redstone torch. Yep. I knew it was something. Otherwise, it's just going to waste power. So we need to toggle it off. There we go. On a pulse. And I am going to want to make this pulse with a button. We'll do that. And now we'll just let it fill up with power so that we can use it. Great. We have started actually additions. Laser transport, that'll be awesome. Empower, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Getting more familiar now. You think you just got started on it for the disenchanting lens? Oh. There are a couple of mods in here that do disenchanting. I know that Industrial Foregoing does. What is that? So that's a lens of disenchanting. And I'm pretty sure one of these blocks from Industrial Foregoing does. I'm not super familiar with some of the things that this has changed. Been trying to learn it for the Feed the Beast Ultimate series that I've been kind of playing very, very, very casually with. Material Stonework Factory. This is the cobble gen, isn't it? Yep. So we have starter power. We have a reconstructor. Uses crystal flux. This pack doesn't have Botania in it, but yeah, I like that I can wipe the enchants off of something with Botania. So, yep, get that. I think let's go have some fun. Is it daytime still up for a while? One of the mods in this pack is inventory pets. And as you know, alright, so I've got that one. We have open blocks too, yeah. As you know, some inventory pets spawn in chests that are in oak trees, right? And we learned early on that you need to mine them from the bottom, otherwise you will blow up. But I have noticed that this biome over here has no oak trees in it, naturally spawning oak trees, which means every single oak tree we see is likely to be an inventory pet. I've already been in here for one. As you can see, the chest is here. Yep, the Astral Sorcery Altar I've already collected under the chest. So we've already gotten this one. I don't remember what it was, but I am going to take this down so that it's not there. And let's sleep. And then, yeah, we're just going to explore the grove, and every single time we see an oak tree, we're going to tear it down and see if it's an inventory pet. This is a decent sized grove, so we should do just fine. Here's a tree, and look, there's a chest in there. So, yep, I just figured we'd see what kind of inventory pets we can encounter. An ocelot. Woo. I like the loot. So, we got that one. And yeah, we just kind of wander around collecting. We're far enough away from people that I don't think this area has been armed. Rounds of plenty bush. But, yep. Let's just see what we can get. We'll go until... yeah, until we are tired. Or let's go until we get... I don't know if I'll do that. Until we get one of the same kind. I don't know. What I'd like to do is get the one in the cloud that's at spawn. I don't even have enough blocks to pillar up there right now. So there's a tree. We have a regen. Very cool. And did we get everything? Yeah. So let's just kind of wander around this way. Do we see any oak trees? I think these birch trees look so silly. There's another one. A mushroom! Bone meal effect, that's kind of cool. Alright, so let's stay on this side of the water for now. I am gonna have to put some stuff away. So let's put some stuff away. And I want to leave the pets out so that we can see what ones we're getting. So we'll do that for now. That one looks like a regular oak. It helps to have fancy graphics turned on if you can handle it. So, wander around. Is that another one? Yeah, well, it used to be an issue for me. If you've been following me for any length of time, you know my previous computer was struggling to the point there were some packs I couldn't play. It looks like someone's been... What? We're gonna do this anyway, just in case. Nope, I already have this one. So I am going to leave this one alone. I will collect the other bits, but I will leave the pet in here. I have this one at home. So we'll just leave the pet there, so if someone else encounters it, they're free to have it. Is there a list in the advancements or something of all of the pets so that I know which ones I get as I get them? That's a good thought. Hello. Oh, birch forest. Ugh. Well, there aren't as many around here as I thought there might be. Let's head into the birch forest. So that's still kind of around where we live. I don't want to go too far because just in case other people who log onto the server, if they want to go exploring for inventory pets, that they don't get shortchanged or whatever. And I'm really not seeing any oak trees in this entire birch forest. Wow. I mean, there's a savanna nearby. I don't have acacia wood. Do I need acacia wood? Are we collecting everything that we possibly can? Suppose I could go through the forest that's near my base. I haven't done that yet. It'd be nice if I could fly it. Nope. So let's just kind of take our time, see if we can notice any chests in the treetops. Maybe we can climb on top of one and see from a distance. Hey, there's one right here. Hi. Dubstep. Oh, I think I have this one. No, wait, I think someone else got this one. I think someone else got it. Note blocks. We don't have any note blocks on us. So we wouldn't, once he got hungry again, he wouldn't be able to play. But he plays dubstep music. For no apparent reason. Other than it's cool. Alright. A perpetual torture. Sure. Well, I think we'll make our way back home, unload what we've got. That's a pretty good little excursion. And then keep going with actually additions, perhaps. Maybe we'll get an actually additions farm going. Here's one. Brewing stand pet. Ooh. Don't have that. And I wish we could shift click this stuff, but we can't. Into our double chest pet. We do have another chest, but I've not. Yeah, we have the backpack. Yep. Not used it. I'm kind of saving it for a toolbox. Oh, there's a bag of holding. There's the golden bag of holding. Because extra utilities is in here. Isn't there? Oh, maybe not. Huh. Is that another one? No. I'm trying to look at the treetops from over here. We're almost home. Spend so much of the time here looking up into the treetops. I'm not paying attention to what's down on the ground around me. I could fall into a hole and hello. Welcome to the world, little chickie. Like down that hole. I wonder if my villagers in that village are still alive. No, I'm not seeing... Whoop. Not seeing any others around my base area. So let's probably head back. Still better than making explodable ingots. Well, we have a concern with the angel rig flying. We'll have to see what other methods of flight there are. I know there's that inventory pet that I want because it's over in spawn, and I don't know if anyone else has grabbed it. Where are my other inventory pets? They're in here. See, there we go. So here's what we've collected today. These are the ones I have. The ones I'm using. Let's empty you of precious stuff. Apparently. That's what I'm going to call it. These little nuggets and things are also more than not likely food for the pets. We have some seeds and normie seeds. And this is the valuable things. Not so valuable things. Put it in here, didn't I? Let's sleep. Alright, I want to see if there is advancements for... Oh, there's unique crops. That'll be fun. Aha! So there are lists of the different pets. Goodness. There are a lot. So the one in the clouds, I think, is the cloud pet. And I would have no clue. I have no clue where it would be here. There it is. No, that's gassed. Other one that someone was recommending is the saddle, the flying saddle pet. Biome pet? Huh. Interesting. Lots of interesting pets. What are these? Cobblestone pets, dirt pets. The Juggernaut. Interesting. April Fool pet. This is one that we can make. Only for the next couple of days. I should probably look up what the recipe is here. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, let's do that. Let me move this over here so I can see it. So you can only make it during the month of April. So we need some obsidian nuggets. We need 3 pieces of redstone, a diamond, a piece of gold, and a tripwire hook, which we have the stick. Alright. Tripwire hook. And then we can craft it. That's the recipe. Maybe it's not obsidian nuggets. Are there any other that are purpley and shiny? No, it's just obsidian. Well, that's unfortunate. He doesn't... Is he a different recipe here? No, it just says you can't make him. But I know you can! Well. I don't know. What should we do? Oh well, that's kind of sad. Can't make it. All right. So I want to do a little farm. The challenge I have is that you can't change the size of the farm when it's the Actually Editions. The Actually Editions just do as a default size farm. I want to put the farm right here, and I'm going to put a little greenhouse up here, so that I don't have this janky setup. Now, one of the options I have is Industrial Foregoing. And Industrial Foregoing, if you remember Mine Factory Reloaded, allows you to do different size farms. I don't know if there's anything else. I mean, there's Ender.io. How far do we have to? We have to get quite a ways to get into automated farming if we need to get a Z-Logic controller and vibrant crystals and solarium. This is cheap. This is just a bunch of Inori, which we can make now iron casing and seeds. So that is potentially interesting what we can do. There are growth crystals from Tiny Progressions. So that's awesome. So here's the plant sower from Industrial Foregoing, and then we've got the gatherer. This interactor is for Pam's Harvestcraft, the trees. It interacts with the fruits on trees to harvest things. Musical seed plants. Ooh. Mutant plant. So this is, we need to get into plastic, which isn't bad. We'll need a different kind. We have power. I wonder if it's compatible. If Actually Editions power, the crystal flux will be compatible with the forge energy that these use. The simple machine chassis needs grains of infinity. Oh, yay! We get to do the grains of which we get to go down to bedrock anyway. Okay. So there's that idea. That one's cheaper. Huh. The cheaper one. And that we can configure, we can do lots of different plants. Up to 9 different plants. So yeah, there's that. So what should we do, guys? Should we get into Industrial Foregoing and do decent sized farm here? We could take the seeds and food items and convert it into power. There's both the bioreactor from Actually Editions, which I believe seeds, foodstuffs, plants generate, yep. Or there's the I know there's one from Industrial Foregoing too. biomass. I'm surprised it didn't come up. Is that the biomass from, that's from actual additions. Here, the bioreactor, the bioreactor makes the biofuel, and the biofuel generator creates the power from the fuel. So there's options to do plant power. Biome essence ore. That's kind of pretty, whatever that is. Plant power. Yep. Okay. That's what we're going to do. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little farm here. I might need to make it more square. We're going to use Industrial Foregoing so that we can have all of our crops planted there that are normal crops. There's also unique crops. We're not going to be planting those here. We're going to have to learn how to use unique crops. It's something all on its own. But we'll be able to plant, you know, carrots, potatoes, wheat, flax, rice, those sorts of things, all in one spot. And we'll use the surplus of that to create more power. All right, so that's what we're going to start working on. We need power. Let's get that in there. So first, for Industrial Foregoing, we need the tree fluid extractor and the latex processing plant, I believe. Let's look it up. Tree fluid extractor, this guy. We need this guy first. Do we have this manual? How do we shift control? Shift. How do I get back to the Akashic tone? There we go. Left click. There we go. Industrial Foregoing's manual. Woohoo. Storage, magic, husbandry, mom and resource production. Getting started. Tree fluid extractor. Yes. And then we put it into a latex processing plant with water. Alright. So let's do that. We need to probably make more room. Unless we can do those lasers. But I think they are a long way off. They're not a long way off. We would need to make 2 of these. Oh, you make 4 per recipe. We just need to go get some obsidian. Yeah, it's Mine Factory, not rebranded. They recreated it for later versions of Minecraft because, you know, Mine Factory Reloaded wasn't made for 1.10. It stopped at 1.7. So it's meant to be like Mine Factory Reloaded, but it has a couple of different methods and functionalities to it. It's got a few. It's a little different. It's enough different that people who understand Mine Factory Reloaded will enjoy it, but people who've never used Mine Factory Reloaded will find that this is an interesting mod too. Does that help? Otherwise we would need to do we would need to do Ender IO, which means getting into alloying in order to do energy transfer. Alright. Lasers are cheaper. We still need to get obsidian, but we do have a diamond pick, so we can go down and get obsidian. That's not a problem. Alright, so, you know, I just like running around. That's what I do all the time, just run around. We're gonna make some signs, because you know me, I like to write out the process of what I'm going to be doing. We'll just write it down here. We need to do tree fluid extractor, and we need to do a latex processing plant. And then we also need to do energy lasers and the seed planter. You spend hours exploring the spinning in circles to the moment of inspiration hits. Yeah, sounds like what I've been doing. So then we need a plant gatherer to collect things. And then we're going to need storage at the farm. And then the rest we could turn into biomass, into more power. When was the last Bombcraft update? Because I think somebody else is managing the mod now. Before that, I don't believe it was added. Yeah, but I haven't played it. It's what pack is it in? It's in Ultimate, Feed the Beast Ultimate. So I might get into it there, but yeah, who knows.